Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I have wanted this palette since it first came out last year, and I heard so many mixed reviews on it, whether it was good, whether it wasn't good, whether the colors weren't blendable, if they were, basically everything. And last week on Monday, I saw on Trend Mood's Instagram that Amazon was selling this palette for $29.99, and that was on Sunday, and I missed it, and I was so sad. But Monday, I went to TJ Maxx and I found this, and I picked up, I snagged it. I was like, it was meant to be. I need this palette. I definitely need to try fun looks with it. The colors look so beautiful, and they look so good for the fall. I am obsessed with this palette. I am obsessed with this palette. This palette looks beautiful. It has the browns, it has like the mustardy colors, it has a purple, it has like a pop of pink. It literally has everything that I want in a palette, and I paid $24.99 for this. It was originally $42, so when I saw it I was like, yep, mine, I need it. So I want to create a fun look with this. Let me just tell you a little bit about the palette itself. It features 14 shades of mattes, and it also has bold metallics. So it has 1, 2, 3 metallics, and the rest are mattes. I usually am a metallic kind of girl, especially in the inner corners of my eye, but I'm so excited to play with this. So I'm going to create a fun look using this. I did my base. Today I actually just used, it's the Maybelline Matte Mousse foundation, and I'm obsessed with it. I tried it after Casey Holmes said that she really liked it, and I wanted a good drugstore foundation. Today I'm literally just filming like 3 videos and editing, and that is all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. I might do some online shopping because I do need a few accessories for a wedding that I'm going to in November. So I might get that done, but literally that's it. So I really didn't want to put on something that was like super heavy or something too expensive. I try to save my expensive foundation for during the week or when I have like activities or something. But if you want to see me creating a look with this beautiful palette, then stay tuned. Okay, so first I'm just going to put my hair back, and I'm going to tape my eyes like I always do. I'm wearing glasses today, so hopefully I can see. Now that my eyes are taped, I just want to say this about the palette. It does come with a dual-ended brush. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills brushes. I feel like they're super soft. They're really easy to blend. So I definitely am going to be using a lot of this brush. But I do have some other brushes just in case. Today I'm going to go for a yellow-green look. If you don't know this about the palette, then just beware. There is a lot of kickback, like a lot. When I kick into some colors, I will try to show you guys the kickback, but I have heard that if you just go into it a little bit, it's literally going to be all over. So I'm going to test that out today too, but you probably saw it on YouTube already or some blogs that this palette actually does have a lot of kickback. So now that my eyes are taped and pretty aligned, I'm going to go in with the shade New Wave, which is this orangey shade right here. I'm going to put that in my crease. I am going in very gently with this. You guys can see I'm going in pretty gently, and you guys are going to see that the brush is pretty well coated in color, and that the kickback on this shade is a lot. Hopefully you guys can see. Yeah, there's a lot of kickback. So just beware. And you guys saw I was going in, I'm going in pretty gently, and there's a lot of kickback. So you want to make sure that you tap it off, and just be careful where you tap it because it is going to get everywhere. So I'm going to use a little mirror and do it that way because I know otherwise it's going to get everywhere. But upon first application, this is actually really pigmented. I'm focusing this more on the outer part of my eye, and I'm bringing that in when there's not a lot left on my brush. And I'm just going to build up the orange color just because I do want this to be pretty intense. Okay, so I finished with the orange. You guys are going to see me put all my glasses on and off a lot. Sorry about that, but I just want to make sure that everything looks good before I go on to the next color. And the next color that I'm actually going to go into is this color right here called Fudge. I am going to put Fudge on the outer part of my eye towards the outer V. And I'm still going to go in with the fluffy side of the brush. Again, I am just lightly tapping. There's not as much fallout in this shade, but you guys can see there still is a bit. And then I'm just going to stamp that on the outer part of my eye. So I know from watching other YouTube videos that the color Fudge and the color Untamed, they say that it's too pigmented, meaning that there's so much color that it is hard to blend out. And I want to say it was a little bit difficult to blend out the color Fudge, but I think I did an okay job. It just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience, and you just want to go in with a really light hand to make sure that everything is blended out okay. I don't see it getting splotchy or anything like that, which is very good, which is what other YouTubers have said. For me, as of right now, it is not splotchy, but it is just a tad bit difficult to blend out. Meaning I had to bring that brown shade further into my eye than I originally intended to. I'm going to go into the shade Untamed next, which is this beautiful green color. I'm obsessed with this green color. When I saw this palette, this is the first color that I wanted to dip into because I'm so obsessed with green this season, and I usually don't wear green. I'm usually not obsessed with green. I usually don't like the color green. So for me, wanting to like really dig into this color, I hope that this color pays off. I'm going to focus that again a little, basically right where the brown is, but I'm going to focus that more on the inner part. So I'm just going to go over the brown a little bit because again, I did have to bring the brown in. And I'm just again tapping lightly, and there is a bunch of kickback on this color too. But I mean, I own the Norvina palette, and the Norvina palette has a lot of kickback too, so it really doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. So this color is actually pretty difficult to blend, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of starting to look a little muddy. It is starting to get muddy, and it is pretty difficult to blend actually. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, but it is pretty difficult to blend out. I am bringing the green even more on the inner part of my eye, which is something I didn't want. But, I mean, the color is very pretty. It just takes a lot of time to work with it. Okay, so it is getting pretty difficult to blend. I'm just going to take a clean brush, and I'm just going to go over the lines right here just to get rid of any harsh lines. Alright, the last shade I'm going to go into is the shade Electric. I'm going to put this on the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm going to first apply it dry, and then if I want more of that pop, I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Essence Water and put that on. But I want to give it a fair shot. So I'm just, with these shades, there really are no fallout, which is good. So I'm just taking the flat end of the brush and I'm going to stamp that on. That was actually really easy to apply. I thought that it was going to be a bit harder to apply, but I mean, the brush picked up a lot of color. It went on very easy. I am using a patting motion to apply this color, and I feel like this is the best way to apply it rather than sweeping it across your lid. That's actually very intense. That's actually a lot more intense than I thought it would be. I really like this color. This is the color Electric. I think it looks really pretty. Going over the green shade just to make the transition easy. I'm really loving that shade. That shade's actually very pretty. It's very easy to work with. Let me take off my glasses so you guys can see. It's very easy to work with. I feel like it really pops. It looks really pretty. I mean, I went into that pretty light and it did pick up a lot, but again, there was no kickback on this. It kind of has that like wet kind of formula, so it's really easy to apply. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to take the shade Cube, which kind of has the same exact texture, and I'm just going to put that in my inner corner of the eye just to make my eyes pop. Again, I'm just picking up a little bit and I'm just placing that on the inner part of my eye. I feel like when using the like metallic shades here, you want to go in with that stamping motion because that makes it so much easier. So I'm going to take off my tape, and I think it looks really good. I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm just going to take, I want to take that green and I want to outline the bottom of my eyes with that green. I'm just going to sweep it across the bottom of my eyes. Then I'm just going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to go in with the shade New Wave again, which is that orangey shade, and I'm just going to blend it out because it looks pretty rough right now. That is a lot of pigment. The bottom of the eye was a little difficult to work with just because the colors are very pigmented, and I feel like I usually don't do that intense of an underline on my eyes just because I used to just use eyeliner, and this is actually very pigmented, and I just want to blend it out a little more just because I do feel like it is pretty dark. Alright, so I did blend it and I did make it a little bit smoother. I do like it a bit better. Overall, I mean, some of the colors do have a lot of kickback, but I have the Norvina palette, so I am used to that kind of kickback. I mean, there wasn't a lot of fallout on my actual face. I did do my face first, and I was a little nervous just because people were saying that it does get on your face, but I mean, I really didn't get any fallout on my concealer area. The colors are so beautiful. I feel like if you have the time and you can play with this palette, definitely play with it. It looks so pretty. Just take some time and blend. I mean, the colors, people were saying that the color All Star, which is this color right here, can get a little muddy, but I mean, if you have the time, play with it. I played with it. This didn't really take that long. I feel like I made a nice fun look. This green and that color Electric is so beautiful. I really do love this look. I feel like I'm going to be using this look a lot. It looks so beautiful. You guys can see that the Electric color is actually very bright. It does make my eyes pop. I really like it. I'm just going to finish up this look with my lipstick, and then I am going to be all set. For my lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Kait Cosmetics lipstick. I am doing a collab with this brand. This woman is so sweet. She's so nice. Her lipstick is vegan, all natural, cruelty free, and the colors are beautiful. I'm going to be doing a full video on her lipsticks, and I will link that down below because I believe that video is going to come out first, and so you guys can check out her lipstick. I'm going to link her website so you could learn a little bit more about her and her products. But I'm going to go in with, she has so many pretty colors, it's so hard to choose one. I'm torn between this beautiful brown shade and this like grayish shade. This is so hard because both colors are so beautiful. I have actually never done a look with this color. I kind of want to use, she also has a nude color, but I want to use a fun color. I think I want to go for the brown because I do not use browns or this deep of a brown often. This is the shade Samantha. I love her applicator. It does have a little point, so it is super easy to apply. I feel like this was super easy to apply. I mean, I only used one. I only went in once. I mean, besides that one, just to touch up the edges. I only went in once to put that on my lips, and it was really pigmented. This color is beautiful. It is so, it makes my teeth like pop. I usually don't do colors this dark, but I'm kind of obsessed with this. I mean, I think it looks really nice. It looks like it's really pigmented. My lips aren't like sticking together. I really like this. I think this looks amazing. Thank you, Kait Cosmetics. I'm going to link all of her information down below, and I'm also going to link the video down below too, so you guys can check out her video because I'm so obsessed with her lipsticks. Apparently she's coming out with eyeshadow, and I'm so excited to try that out too. I mean, this color looks beautiful. It looks like it's the perfect fall color, and I usually don't do colors like this because I feel like I'm too pale, but this actually really suits me. It makes my teeth appear whiter. It just goes with this look. This is like the perfect fall look, and I am obsessed with it. But this is it for this video. I hope that you guys like the look that I made with the Subculture palette. Let me know if you guys like this palette, if you guys like all of the colors. Let me know if you want to see other videos like this. I mean, I love making looks with palettes that I have. I love experimenting. I love getting reviews. But let me know what other videos you guys want to see, and please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please don't forget to comment and subscribe. The notification bell will notify you every single time I post a video, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!